Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z Hogwarts Legacy. Jesteśmy przed klasą profesora Sharpa, czyli przed klasą eliksirów. Idziemy wziąć udział w lekcji za dnia. Tak jak jest to tutaj powiedziane. Dobra, czyli mogę otworzyć sobie mapę. Dobra. Mamy lekcję eliksirów. Profesorek się tutaj kuśtyka dookoła nas. Coś tam nam tłumaczy. My oczywiście wyglądamy jak każdy inny uczeń. Wspaniała sprawa. I nauczymy się teraz nowego zaklęcia.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander.
Dobra. Coś tam umiemy. Nie wiem, co robi to zaklęcie.
You've got it now. If you'd like to practice.
Aczkolwiek będziemy musieli jeszcze sobie teraz zainwestować w pewną rzecz. Wykupimy sobie to, żeby mieć więcej miejsca na zaklęcia. Tą drogą. Ja to chciałem i tak zrobić, więc dobra, zróbmy tak. I teraz tak. Tu mamy te takie inne superele, więc inaczej. Tu mamy podstawowe w miarę zaklęcia, których używamy. Aczkolwiek akcjo nie... Akio, dobra, już powiem tak. Akio aż tak często nie używamy, więc... Gdzie jest to Depulso?
Best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Dobra, aha, jeszcze nie dostaliśmy po prostu chyba tego zaklęcia, czy już mamy?
Accio!
No, czy to jest... No dobra, czekajcie. Dobra, to jest Depulso, okej, dobra. Okej. To zrobimy tak, a Akio damy sobie tutaj. Dobra.
Depulso!
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spell.
No i faktycznie jest taka fala fajna, dodatkowa, więc... Dodatkowa, nie wiem jaka była podstawowa, ale no mamy coś takiego, nie? Dobra, muszę jeszcze zobaczyć, tylko do 33 będę nagrywać, dobra. Patrzę sobie tu na zegarek. No i co? I teraz będziemy śledzić sobie te misje. Gdzie ja tutaj mogę się gdzieś teleportować? Wydaje mi się, że tam było napisane, że on gdzieś koło tej wieży przed czarną, obrony przed czarną magią jest, więc cóż, teraz będzie trzeba, kurczę, rotować tymi zaklęciami, nie? Będziemy chcieli nimi rzucać, no ale cóż, zobaczymy jak to będzie działało. Chodźmy zatem na dół. Tam coś na dole jest, ale dobra, chodźmy do tego Sebastiana. Popchajmy fabułę do przodu. Poczekajmy.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Okej. Czyli kolejne zadania mamy. Nauki tego, dobra, co to jest? A później to zrobimy.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
No dobra. No to prowadź, panie Sebastian.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Krypta, wejdź. Okej. No to chodźmy. Przecież nam nie wytłumaczył, jak się to otwiera, to skąd wiedzieliśmy. Ciekawe.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Ciekawe. Ktoś tam sobie pogadał, a my zgarnęliśmy dodatkowe wyposażenie. Dużo lepsze rękawiczki i szatę chyba też dużo lepszą. Nie dużo, ale lepszą. Taką bardziej szkolną mamy na sobie. To nawet dobrze. Okej, pogadajmy z Sebastianem.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems
Okay.
almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
No tak,
A
dokładnie,
spell like
zgadzam się z
Confringo
tym.
is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okej.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Dobra. Kolejna super nauka. Elo. Taka zetka. Jak Zorro teraz jesteśmy.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Dobra. No możemy, nie? No dobra, ty, ale przypiszmy je tu. A tu przypiszmy to. Oj, to jest taki pocisk dalekiego zasięgu, dobra.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
No nie było jakieś turbo trudne.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is
Okay.
exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
No to powiedzmy,
You
nie?
must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can.
A, no to
Figure and I
prawda.
think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Oczywiście.
When I
No
head to
dobra.
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Opuść kryptę. No dobra, no to chodźmy do wieży. Ciekawy motyw z tą kryptą. Nie wiem, czy coś tu będziemy jeszcze musieli robić, czy nie, ale... O, i ktoś tu sterczy akurat. Ciekawe.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
O kurwa.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to
To
tell
the
me
chuj.
about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Co za typ. No cóż, udało nam się zrobić misję.
What are you up to now?
No dobra, i co my teraz powinniśmy zrobić ze sobą? Misję. Mamy to zadanie. Dobra, no, czyli byśmy mogli podejść do... A nie, no mamy takie zadanie. Okej. Wyskoczyło nam nagle zadanie, tak? Dobra, nie wiem. Do klasy zaklęć powiedzmy dolecimy. Dziwnie to jest tutaj pokazane wszystko na tej mapie, już to mówiłem ostatnio. Zobaczymy co tutaj będzie.
I doubt
I would like to teach you
Yes.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time.
Wow. No na razie chyba nie musimy tego robić, tak? Mam nadzieję, że... Tak, do figa musimy mieć tylko level.
Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Siema kocie. Dobra, jakoś to ogarniemy. Na razie bym chciał poznać dalej tę fabułę, no bo to jest chyba najciekawsze.
Oi, can you help me?
Słucham cię.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me
kurwa.
for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Czemu
Following
nie?
the Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
No dobra,
Very
to
well.
zobaczymy co tam
I shall
będzie.
take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Oczywiście, dobra, no to czyli jakieś zadanie poboczne, tu ten szkielet. No dobra, coś tam wykombinujemy, nie? Jakiś Arturo nas tutaj ogarnął. No dobra, no ale widzę, że mam tutaj to zadanie gdzieś. Tą drogą to...
Confringo! Depulso!
A nie, dobra, czekajcie.
Accio!
O, dobra. Dobra, nie chce mi się tego teraz szukać, ale fajnie, że już teraz mamy możliwość jakąś, wiecie, odkrywania tego Hogwartu.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No wiadomo, dobra, chodźmy do Figa. On w ogóle czego uczy, bo ja jakoś, nie wiem, nie załapałem, nie zakodowałem tego, czego on uczy, ale... No cóż,
I was hoping to see you.
siemano.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast
Why would you want to take toast?
to a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
No tak, nie zapomnijmy o książce. Jest niezbędna. Chodź, panie
The
profesor.
room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
No tak, i Rytek tutaj jest pewnie od dawien dawna, więc powinieneś wiedzieć, że tutaj nic się przed nim nie schowa.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Swoją drogą chcielibyście może zobaczyć jakiś stream Hogwarts Legacy z jakichś takich pobocznych główienek, co będę robił. Dajcie mi znać, chętnie się dowiem. Dobrze by było. Dobra, co z tymi portretami? O, cóż tu będzie?
Looks promising.
My w tej kurwa masce nie mogę na to patrzeć po prostu. No i co to jest grane?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
No i co?
If only you were here to see this.
No i co
Hello,
pan nam tu
Professor
powie?
Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of four
Jezus,
trials
przepraszam,
will,
uderzyłem w
in
mikrofon.
time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
No
I'll
dobra,
find
no
you
to
at the
się
tower as soon
zobaczymy.
as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Dobra. Ciekawe, czy ta misja będzie długa, krótka? Jaka? Ale cóż, ja bym chciał do Hogsmeade. Ale dobra, nie mogę iść. Nigdzie. No dobra, no na razie. Może już teraz będę mógł chyba podróżować. Na razie tego nie zrobimy, ale... Jest to jakaś masa w ogóle zadań. Więc ja bym tutaj ją wybrał. No plus może kupimy jakieś duperele do eliksirów. To też by był dobry pomysł, tak szczerze.
Handy resource indeed.
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okej, super. Kolejne zadanie. Misji mamy od zajebania. No dobra, no właśnie idę wykonać w sumie jedno z nich. Okej, ja bym chciał tutaj jeszcze się przeczekać. Teraz jest dzień, czy teraz jest noc? Bo teraz już kurwa zwariowałem. Nie wiem, no przecież do cholery jasnej. Chodźmy tutaj. Do sklepu sportowego. Nie ma.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom?
My za
Got a few
pierwszą.
rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
No dobra, to jaką mogę kupić? Nie wiem, ta wygląda chyba.
That
no.
item is of the highest quality.
Pyk, pyk. Ta jest niby spoko z taką czerwoną poświatą, ale
That item is of the highest quality.
ta chyba mi się najbardziej podoba,
You'll be
więc
thrilled
tą
with
sobie
that broom,
kupimy.
I promise you.
Dobra, mogę ci też sprzedać jakieś
Nice to
duperele,
have
co już
business with
mam. Dzięki, ziom.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for
No dobra.
enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials.
O nie, żadnego time trials,
An
kurwa.
ideal situation for
Nie ma
collecting
opcji.
flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing.
Dobra.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, The new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Żadnego kurwa ścigania, jak nie
Once you
będę
beat
musiał.
Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Chodźmy stąd.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Dobra, jak to teraz działa, powiedzcie wy mi. Wyposażenie. Mamy miotłę. Dobra, jak się tutaj miotły używa w ogóle? Nawet nie wiem, no ale dobra. Mamy tutaj jeszcze jakieś zadanie. Ale ja nie chcę tego robić, no dajcie mi spokój. Mógłbym iść do tej typiary. Mógłbym z tym Pipinem pogadać. To jest w ogóle chyba chłop od eliksirów, więc i tak chciałem do niego podejść. Tego Alohomora się jeszcze nigdzie nie nauczyliśmy, to też jest ciekawe. Czarnoksiężnik. Dobra, bo teraz jest noc chyba w ogóle, nie? To jest też jakieś pojebane.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you
Pogadajmy z
today?
nim. Miałem się czegoś tutaj... Napar gazowy, dobra. Kupmy to. Wiem, że mógłbym niby sobie kupić jakieś inne lepsze rzeczy, ale... Mógłbym się lepiej zaopatrzyć w to, ale... No nie chce mi się tego teraz robić. Chciałbym zrobić to zadanie po prostu. Dla Sharpa. Pod czym to było? Pod tym. Okej, dobra. Na razie tego nie będziemy robić. Aha, i tak miałem z nim pogadać, nie? Zapomniałem.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
No dobra, spoko.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
No dobra, to jest jakieś takie zadanie dodatkowe. Tym zobaczył, gdzie ono w ogóle się znajduje. Ożeż ja pierdolę. Nie no, super macie pomysły, nie? No dobra, tu mamy jakiś obóz bandytów, widzę, do oczyszczenia. A ja bym się pobił trochę z kimś, no. Jesteśmy w totalnej dupie, jeśli chodzi o bicie się z przeciwnikami, więc ja bym tutaj korzystał z opcji i zaczął się tutaj ładnie bić. Było gdzieś tam. Na fioletowo jest zaznaczone, tak? Tu jakieś złoto. Wiecie, zawsze on to może jakoś pomóc.
Confringo!
I'm out before I find you.
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Okej.
Revelio!
No to poszło dość szybko. Nie ma co. Tutaj jest to obozowisko. Ciekawe, jak nam tutaj pójdzie walka teraz. Mam nadzieję, że jakkolwiek. Kurwa, nie mam 20 poziomy, ty, dobra. Może zajmijmy się czymś łatwiejszym, nie wiem. Może łamigłówka Merlina. To będzie chyba trochę bezpieczne. No nie no, 20 poziom to za wysoki dla nas, nie? Oni będą za mocni. Więc musimy sobie zrobić coś prostszego. No jak coś tam, widzicie, coś tam zabiłem. Tu sobie ktoś trąbi, fajnie. Znaczy te roślinki to robią, nie? Ale nieważne. Ja, czekajcie, ja mam w ogóle 3 eliksiry niewidzialności. Ej, a czy ja dobry kurwa eliksir kupiłem, czy jestem idiotą? Nie no, a może miałem już. A dobra, to niech będzie. Okej. Ten napar gazowy też bym mógł na kogoś wykorzystać, ale dobra.
A Merlin trial?
Cóż tu będzie?
Confringo!
Okej.
Revelio.
No i co to teraz zrobi? A, tam jeszcze są ten.
Confringo!
Okej. To te łamigłówki to nie są jakieś trudne, jak my mamy tylko rozpierdalać takie rzeczy. Tak szczerze. No ale dobra, to dostaniemy dodatkowe miejsce na ekwipunek. Więc w sumie w miarę git. Ale tutaj jeszcze widziałem na mapie przeciwników. Teraz mi powiedzcie. Co to jest? Napar gazowy. Dobra.
Yes.
Okej.
You may want to move.
Repulsor! Repulsor! The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
No i co? A, dobra, zaliczyło mi to zadanie, bo tak zastanawiałem teraz, czy to w ogóle zostało zaliczone, czy wyjebane mieli na mnie.
Repulsor! Leviosa!
I have so much as a scratch on me, you'll be sorry!
Okej. No to było dość proste.
Revelio!
Eliksir wiggenowy zawsze za darmo, spoko. No i mógłbym wrócić do tego szarpa, żeby mnie nauczył, nie?
Leviosa! Repulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You dare say
Proste.
one of my own? You will fall!
Levioso! Repulsor! Confringo!
No my to jesteśmy tutaj kurwa mordercami potężnymi, nie? Nie ma co.
Revelio!
Gdzieś tu, o. Eliksirik wiggenowy. No dobra, no i co? I wróćmy może do szarpa. Klasa eliksirów. No i też do tej typiary odmioteł będzie można podlecieć, hehe. Ale... Kurwa, jak to było suche. Ale w sumie zaczniemy odcinek profesorem Sharpem. I również nim skończymy. No gdzie on tu jest? Tutaj, dobra. Dzień dobry.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
No, coś w tym jest.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Oczywiście. Cyk.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo.
Co nam jeszcze zostało? Bombarda. Dobra, no to dajmy sobie je tutaj. Aczkolwiek w sumie nie, damy je sobie tu. Nie, no nie, tutaj musi być. Na tym pierwszym. Tyk.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Incendio. Confringo. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
No, coś tam strzelamy, nie? Nie ma co. To nam jeszcze coś powie.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating. It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate. I enjoyed a great deal of success as an aura. However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record. My partner and I had tracked a suspect to a harbor in Scarborough, trying to smuggle shrunken heads of all things. I had deduced that he was working alone. I was mistaken, and they knew we were coming. From the moment we stepped onto the ship, well, I barely escaped with my life. My partner wasn't so lucky.
I suppose being an aura is dreadfully dangerous. I'm sorry.
It is at that. But survival is not guaranteed for any of us. Pay attention. And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Well said, Professor.
Ciekawe właściwie, nie? Akurat mamy przewodnik. No to jeszcze raz sobie rzucimy.
As I
Cyk.
mentioned earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
No, wiadomo. Trzeba ćwiczyć, takie jest nasze zadanie. Dobra, no to następny odcinek sobie zaczniemy prawdopodobnie w ogóle swoją drogą mogę chyba... W czarnej magii to jest? Nie. Dipendo. No dobra. Confringo to jest to do podpalania. O, tutaj to jest, no. To bym sobie wykupił, bo myślę, że będziemy z tego korzystać. No, a na ten moment to nam trochę zostało tutaj dupereli. Jeszcze w sobie poczcie coś jest w ogóle powiedziane nam. Aha, dobra, to jest to. A dobra, no to już jakby powiedzmy, że pominęliśmy, bo do niego przybyliśmy wcześniej. To by można było zrobić. Aha. No dobra, na razie sobie chyba odpuścimy te rzeczy. I pójdziemy najpierw do tego ziomka. Taki jest plan. Ale na ten moment planem jest zakończenie odcinka, który mam nadzieję, że wam się podobał. Jeśli tak, to zachęcam do zostawienia subskrypcji, łapki w górę oraz komentarza. No i co? Widzimy się w następnym Hogwarcie. Cześć!